Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we got a 2024 Hyundai Kona, the fully electric version. Forgive me, it's raining, but it's lightning and I'm in an electric vehicle, so hey, it cancels out a little bit. But quickly back to the car. This is a front wheel drive car with 17-inch wheels or rims, to what some of you guys call them. But my favorite feature is this. You see this key? Turn it sideways. What you see now? You see the Hyundai logo, which is a very neat detail that I really like that Hyundai did. But again, this is a fully electric version, so let's talk about some specs real quick. This one pushes around 201 horsepower to the front wheels, and again, it's electric, so there's really no need for a transmission in this thing. And if you're asking where the charging port is, come up here to the front, open it up. Yes, it's in the front, so it's easier for people who like to forward park instead of like reverse parking all the time. So it makes it easier. So if this car, for example, is at 10% battery capacity, with rapid charge it will take around 43 minutes for it to get to at least 80%. But since we have plastics covering all the cool little details about this car, I'm gonna show you what's in the back instead. The theme about this Hyundai's new cars is pixels. You guys can see a lot of pixels going around here as well too. By hopping into the trunk, we get our time mobility kit, which is another cool little detail, is that this is filing over here, so slap it there, it won't fall or move around anywhere. Some storage down here, and it's still solid. Some storage down here, some lighting, nothing crazy. And I think that kind of sucks is that it doesn't have any automatic tailgate, so you do have to pull it down a little bit. Done and done. Coming into the interior, very slightly reminds me of the older generation of the Hyundai Kona, but this one has perforated leather seats, some USB-C charging ports down here, no heated seats in the back, but hopping in from a comfortable driving position, very good leg room. And doing this, tons of room actually, not bad. Very simple design in the back seat, nothing crazy, but it does its job very well. But hopping into the front, actually before I do that, let me pop the hood for you guys. Do that. Bam, boom. Lift it up, there's a little lever, squeeze it, and there we go. Here is where our EV is. And also we still get our washer fluid and coolant and everything like that, but it's still very simple, and an air filter. So closing this up, still a very nice design. Looks very futuristic and very, almost not steampunk, but cyberpunk is the word I was looking for. Again, more pixels in the front over here on the bottom grille. And let's do just one walk around before we hop inside. Electric down. Now hopping inside, let's talk about the trim. This is some nice padding over here, some plastic, and your window controls, your mirror controls, and your aluminum door handle. Hopping in, for you guys to turn it on, foot on the brake. I don't know if you guys heard that little pulse when it turns, like a little boom. But again, as you can see, we don't have a Hyundai logo here. We have 4 little pixels. Again, the theme of this car is mostly going to be pixels. A gigantic 12-inch screen with Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and it responds like I'm on an iPhone or something. Like, this thing is quick. Let's take a look at our leather. Actually, no, I don't want to connect Bluetooth, but you get the point. This thing is quick. Also, it has maps, and you can also see your EV battery as well, which is very nice. Oh, it also tells you where the nearest charging station is. But also, coming over here to the digital gauge cluster and our steering wheel, which looks very nice and very futuristic. Yes, this car does have paddle shifters. For those who want to know what these paddle shifters do, they help you adjust your regenerative braking. So we want more regenerative braking, press this one with the plus over here. Less regenerative braking, you press down. As you can see, this is changing. 0, level 1, level 2, level 3, and max regenerative braking. So you see, like, little details like that is very cool, because I never would have expected to see like paddle shifters in an electric car at all. But coming back to this, if you want to put it in drive, for example, this is our drive, or spindle selector or a gear shifter. Twist it up, we're now in drive. Twist it all the way down, you're in reverse. As you can see, 3D and a bird's eye view as well, backup camera, and you also get sensors over here. Like, this car did a very good job at making it super easy for you to get used to such an electric car like this. Also, storage down here, our 12 volts charging, and you also have your wireless charging over here as well. Heated seats, ventilated, and drive mode selectors, which is pretty neat. But all right, let us go for a quick POV drive. Lightning, oh my god, that's a lot of lightning. Let's go for a quick POV drive and see how this car handles in rain, with traffic, and everything else. Peace. Alright guys, welcome to the second half of this POV drive. And yes, we're still in the 2024 Hyundai Kona. And the thing that sucks right now is that we're stuck in traffic. But the up part is that we're listening to sounds of nature, something that comes stock with the vehicle. But let's quickly just get used to our current surroundings. Our paddle shifters were on currently max regenerative braking, so we should gain a little bit of charge even in this stop and go traffic, which is a plus. Our heated seats are on to the max because it's raining and I'm still freezing cold. We also have our navigation working hard for us because we're heading back to the dealership right now. And we're currently in eco mode, just taking it slow and taking it easy.
Turn left onto Sloan Avenue and then turn left.
There we go. Now that I've gotten a little feel for this regenerative braking, let me just go down to like level 1 so that I can still roll into a stop instead of being stopped completely by the car. But let's go into drive mode and go into sport, because you guys know me. I like my sports cars, I like being sporty. But still, the heated seats and the heated steering of this is a really big must-have, because it gets freezing cold sometimes outside in Canada, and it's just good to have something like this every once in a while. But let us get ready, and we'll do a quick little acceleration test and quickly get out of the situation, because as much as I love a lively forest, it's raining outside and I gotta get this car back where she belongs. Come on, traffic light, change already. Yep, we're in an electric car and there's lightning outside. What more gets more electric and futuristic than that? This will be almost a perfect weather condition to film an ad for an electric car again. But again, 0 to 60 comes in a good 6.4 seconds, 201 horsepower, nothing crazy, simple stuff.
Turn left onto Eccleston Drive.
The thing about the ride quality of this vehicle is that it's very smooth and very simple.
Meters, turn left onto Swift Drive.
Okay, buddy. And it's also very stable too. But as you guys can hear, you can get a feel for how much noise seeps through when it's raining like this, and without any music either too. So it's like pretty loud almost. But let us quickly find a way back onto the main road to do a quick little acceleration test. And the thing I like about
Swift Drive and then turn right.
One thing I don't like about the navigation system is that, let me stop that, is that it doesn't tell you in 300 meters turn left. It just tells you to turn left, turn right, and keep going like that, which is okay if you have your eye on the thing, and also you do have a heads-up display, so you really don't have an excuse. But I would just like to hear, like, in 300 meters get ready to turn left, in 300 meters turn right, X, Y, and Z. But this would be the perfect opportunity for us to do a quick little acceleration test and see how this car handles 201 horsepower only to the front wheels in rainy conditions such as this. very quick acceleration, and let us quickly increase our regenerative braking and get back the charge we just lost. And while we're at it, we're gonna try out our cruise control now. Distance, and then we're gonna set it to a speed of 66. And yes, the car does have automatic braking by itself, so it does everything solo right now. And let's see if it realizes there's a traffic light. No, actually yes it does. It slows down and comes to a complete stop by itself, which is very neat. I like that a lot. And come to a complete stop. No, we're gonna keep going. But hey, it's not bad, it's not perfect, but it does its job very well. Now let's try this one more time. Let us take me to Gyro Hyundai. As you can see, it gives you a good around
The route guidance will start now. Continue on current road for about 3 kilometers.
And let me.
Guidance is at this volume.
Okay, I like it this way. It's like slightly low, but I still know that it's there talking to me. That's what I like. But overall, the overall feel for this vehicle is nice. It's smooth. It's therapeutic almost. If the rain wasn't as heavy and you could hear more of the ambient noise. But overall, I'll give this vehicle a nice solid 9 out of 10 for a small, to almost large electric SUV that isn't a Tesla. Because again, it does compete with Tesla quite a bit even. But let's take like a good 3 minutes of us just enjoying the silence this car has to offer. And yes, I'm not stepping on the brake. The car is just coming to a complete stop by itself, which is very nice. And if you want to test out the sound system, come over here. We're gonna do this. We're gonna select a rainy day. And this is gonna be the end of my quick little review. Thank you for staying with me for this long, and we're just gonna leave it in this mode till we get back to the dealership. Again, Gyro Hyundai and my man Bill for hooking me up with this vehicle. A huge shout out and a huge thank you. Take care guys, and peace.